So when was the last time you had a drink?
Phil will do fine.
Phil?
Forget.
You forget?
Weekend before last.
And you've dried out since then, have you?
Do you want me to say my name's Phil Mitchell and I'm an alcoholic?
No, we don't do that here.
Good. Because you'd be waiting a long time if you do.
As I say, we don't ask that of you. So, why are you here?
My wife, she left me. She's taken my little boy with her. She says she won't come back till I quit.
So, that's the reason?
Well, ain't that good enough?
Tell me, do you think of yourself as having a problem?
Well, clearly.
Which is?
I just said, didn't I?
Your wife left you?
Yeah.
And why did your wife leave you?
Because I drink too much. At least I used to.
You used to?
Well, I've dried out now, haven't I? All right. I drink too much.
And how much have you been drinking?
Bottle of vodka a day, a few pints, sometimes whiskey chasers.
Well, and this was every day?
You're trying to humiliate me.
Why? Is that how it feels?
All right. I've got a problem. Now, I know that. But I ain't getting down on my hands and knees for no one. You got that?
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear. Look, I tell you what, why don't you and I start this conversation all over again? So the drinking started to get out of hand. When was this?
Round about a year ago.
And was there anything that happened around about a year ago that you can point to as a trigger?
No, I wasn't sleeping too good.
Why was that?
Wife had just had a baby.
And this was your first child?
Yeah. And babies cry a lot.
So, that was it, was it?
Yeah. That was it.
Okay, how did you feel about this baby? Apart from it crying a lot. I mean, for instance, how did it affect your relationship with your wife? Did it create any uncomfortable feelings in yourself?
What's your problem?
Okay, I'll tell you what my problem is. I'm not getting the sense that you're here because you want to be here. More that you've been press-ganged into coming. You know, there is no magic wand I can wave to make you better, Phil.
I am better. I ain't had a drink in over a week.
Yeah, great. But until you come to terms with what it was that made you start drinking in the first place, what's going to happen the next time those circumstances re-emerge? Hmm? Now, what I'm going to recommend is going to be hard. And will take persistence and courage.
Go on.
There's a men's therapy group I'm running. There's a place going on it. That's 50-minute sessions, 3 times a week for 3 months. And it certainly sorts out the men from the boys. Now, the question is, Phil, which are you?
Look, can you drop me off here, please?
I'm gonna talk.
You've already made your mind up. What's there to talk about?
Look, I know what's gonna work and what ain't gonna work. But sitting in a room full of geezers, mouthing off, it just ain't me.
How can you say that when you ain't even tried it?
I've given up the drink. Ain't that what you wanted?
I see you.
Kath.
You either go to the therapy group or you can forget about us ever coming back. I mean it, Phil.
Just stuck my head in the cupboard again. It's still buzzing. What do you think it is? Kathy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. It's just today I'm so frustrated with him.
Hello. Just a sec. Talk with the devil.
What? No. Because I'm feeding your son, that's why. Oh, for goodness sake!
What is it, love?
He says he's got a bottle. And if I don't get round in the next 20 minutes, he's going to start drinking it. This is so juvenile, Phil.
I want you back.
You know the deal.
I've stopped drinking, haven't I?
The deal was you would see this through to the end. We're not even halfway there yet, and look at this, it's just pathetic.
If you think I'm going to sit in some men's therapy group for the next 3 months with that stuck-up kit, you can forget it.
Well, then you can forget about me and Ben moving back in, then.
Kath, I meant what I said on the phone.
Well, go ahead. Drink it. Kill yourself. Save me the cost of a solicitor, won't it? Well, go on, then. What you waiting for?
Don't you care?
Of course I care. That's the whole point. I don't want to lose you. Because in spite of everything, I still love you. But I won't give in to blackmail, Phil. Not now, not ever.